It's Talking Habs pregame show before every Montreal Canadiens hockey game, game preview, lineups, the Guess the Score contest, good hockey talk, and more. Get your questions ready with your host, Rick Seligman. Go Habs, go! Hey everybody, game on! Buffalo Sabres in town to take on the Montreal Canadiens. One of the last games that it's not the last one, but it's one of them where we will have no fans in the stands. Fans are coming soon. So we got this back-to-back games for Montreal. They lost just barely to Columbus yesterday. I want to say last night, yesterday afternoon, by a goal with 8 seconds left in the game. It's crazy, but what a difference in the team with new head coach Marty St. Louis. And yeah, I'm just really looking forward. I'm going to bring my mic closer. How's that? Might not be close enough. So looking forward to the game today. Hoping for a win today. Today I'm hoping for a win because I'd like to see Marty get his first win as the head coach of Montreal. And I think Buffalo is a really good opportunity, like a really good opportunity here for them to get that win. So we'll go over that. Let's say hi to, I know, there's 9 people here, but only Daryl has said hi so far. Daryl Adams, how's it going, buddy? He says, Rick, is Hammond in net today? So that's a good question. Now, the answer to that is, won't know till the game because what did St. Louis say? He said that if he's available. So he's in town. He's here. But I think what they mean by if he's available is he ready to go? Like I don't know when he got here and all that. So if he's ready to go, he'll be in the net. I saw the lineups, 2 different ones. One has Monty, one has Hammond, and this is what I have on that. Hang on, it's down here, right here. So Hammond was acquired and traded with Minnesota prior to the game yesterday. He's expected to be in Montreal on Sunday. That is today. But Canadiens coach Martin St. Louis did not know if he will be available to play. The Canadiens sent goalie Caden Primo to Laval of the American Hockey League after the game, which is exactly what I said they would do. Makes sense, right? So we'll see. It'll either be Hammond today or it'll be Monty. Monty played fantastic yesterday, so it's not a disappointment, except in that I guess, this is a really good game to throw this guy in right now, right? It's Buffalo. But then again, maybe that costs us the game against Buffalo because he's not acclimated, he's not ready. I mean, I don't know. The way Monty played yesterday was fantastic. I don't think he's overplayed in the last little bit, so I don't see why he couldn't play back-to-backs anyway. So either way, I'm good with it. And so we'll get to my preview in a minute. We'll just talk here in the chat room for another minute. Hey, Habs Guru, how's it going, buddy? And thanks again. I appreciate that. Habs Guru sent me a birthday present yesterday, so I really do appreciate that. I sent you an email back. I hope you got it. Hey, Matt, how's it going? The Hamburglar. Well, we're missing you here, buddy. Matt might not be in today. I know Jeff didn't do it on purpose for the penalty, but why put your foot out their game? He makes us lose. Well, listen, when you think about it, that guy might have gotten free. That's a really good scoring opportunity there. He stopped the scoring opportunity. Yeah, I don't know that that's a bad thing. Did he know they're going to, what was going to happen? It's not great to take a penalty at the time he did, obviously, but I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know. It was, to me, it was tripping, but the way they let things go so many times, like in a tight game like that, that's kind of marginal to me. That I think that's when you'd let go, but they didn't. Probably a better chance if it was an evening game to see how. Yeah, no, exactly, right? So that I guess it's like a game time decision. No, he's not injured, but is he ready to go right now? Because I think they see an opportunity to win a game here. It's good for the morale. Whatever your best option is, I'd go with that. That's my opinion. Oops, I want to spill that on me. Well, here's the news that we have been not waiting for, delivered by Matt, and I didn't see this yet. Sherratt is officially on the IR, lower body injury. I won't repeat the other word he put there because it's supposed to be family friendly here. And yes, I'll be on. My girl left him. Your girl left you an hour ago, Matt. No, it's just a joke. His girl, they were together and she went. That's all. I'm just making a joke. I don't want to start. Yeah, so Matt will be on soon. Well, in the game. Forget the trade deadline at this rate. Matt, did they say any timeline on the injury? We still have like 5 weeks. As long as he's back before, like, I think even if he's almost back, I think he still gets moved. But maybe the cost for the team trading for him isn't as high. Hey, Kelly, how's it going? I don't know why, Kelly. You made me remember that it's the okay, this isn't the hat. It's the one that was hanging there. But we're drawing for a hat just like this today. Everything's in there. We're doing that in the first intermission, so don't forget. So if you've donated any money to the channel, your name is in there. If you're a member of the channel, your name is in there. If you've been for multiple months, there's multiple. If it's just one, if there's one, but there's for all that. Anyway, it's all in there. There's something like 80, between 60 and 80. I don't remember the damn number. And I'm good with numbers. Entries. So we'll do that in the first intermission. There'll be it's for a hat just like this. And then, I'm going to throw something in. I have, depending on who wins it, and I mean if it's a man or a woman, I have something for one, and I'll go get something else to add into it for the other. How's that? And I don't want to give it away because it's surprise for whoever wins. Kelly wants the hat. That's why, you've been saying that so much that's why I saw you there. I thought, oh yeah, I better talk about the hat giveaway. No timetable for Sherrod. They did call up a demon from Laval. Oh, who'd they call up? Sheneman probably or something like that. Sheneman, I got it right. It's not Shuttleman, Sheneman. And I said Sheneman or something like that. At the same time, Matt was typing it in wrong, Sheneman, but he put also or something like that. I guess that's why we're co-hosts, because we think alike. I mean, younger and me older, but yet it's a good combo. BL, you'll wait for the new car? Oh, well, yeah, the channel's got to get a lot bigger before. If you want a new car, maybe go. Mr. Beast gives away stuff like that. Like, literally, he does. So, yeah, you know what? I'd love to be able to do that, because that would be success, right? If I could give away cars. I can give away a car, and it would be new, but, I mean, it would be like a toy one. I could do that. I'll paint a Habs logo on it. Okay, I'm going to do the preview in a minute. I don't have a lot of other news. The only news I really had was that they acquired Hammond, which I mentioned yesterday, obviously. But that Primo was reassigned right after the game. And nothing else. So, someday, ABL, listen. And you know what? If it ever happens, since you're the first one to kind of mention it, I hope you win it if I ever do that and I ever get like that. So, hey, fingers crossed. I don't mind. But like I said, if you want, I can get like a toy car and give that away. I don't, hey, listen, I'll even splurge and make it like, one you can control. Like, hey, as long as it's got a Habs logo on it. Your dad works on cars, X3J, and one guy wanted a Habs logo. Okay, when works on cars, so that he paints them? Like, why would he ask a mechanic for a logo? But honestly, if I was driving still and I had a white car, I would, and I was getting it repainted, I wouldn't mind getting on the doors, painted all red and then or blue, and then on the doors, have the line, the white lines, or how it is in the logo. Yeah. Listen, if I was ever going to get a tattoo, that's the only thing I can really think of to do is to get a Habs logo with my kids' names, underneath it. Hockey Junkie, hey, my man, how's it going? No matter how many early games we get to watch over the years, it always feels a little uncomfortable this early. Well, for you, well, me too. And listen, it's kind of, you got it better. Like, it's going to be what, a 2:00 start for you? It's 12:30 here, and it's yeah. You know what? I'll tell you why they do that. It's Super Bowl weekend, right? So I don't know how many years it is, but they do two matinee games. And you go, well, why? They don't have to have games on Super Bowl day, right? But there's a reason for it. They have it for the kids. So it's a good opportunity for parents to bring their kids to see the Habs because of two reasons. It's early, and it's a weekend where a lot of people will back out of going, right? So because of the Super Bowl, so there's tickets available. There's, you know what I mean? And that's the reason they do this. So it's actually a really nice thing that they're doing. So, I don't like it as far as time, but I understand it completely. They're giving the opportunity for parents to bring their kids to the game. Young kids, Hey, Kelly, yeah, I know the same thing, right? Yeah, West, it's 9:30 in the morning. It's like you're getting up. Oh, hockey's on. Imagine for me, 9:30 in the morning. I mean, it's 8:30. I'm on the air doing a pregame show. It's what? That's a little bit early. Hard to get, gotta get. How do you get all the drugs and shit in you at 8:30 in the morning? To get ready to do the show, right? I mean, hockey junkie. I mean, you understand, right? At least late at night, you got all the time. Do all the drugs you want. Get ready for the show, and not at this time. It's my only drug, man. Well, that and the other day. Although, listen, I have painkillers, so I got legal ones, but I can't abuse those. That's not. Those days for me are long gone. So many mats on this channel. Yeah, we gotta get Junkie on again and do a panel discussion like we did with Scotian. Junkie, if you're interested, I'll get in touch with you and maybe we'll work out another one. We'll talk about, get your opinions on the shit that's happening, man. Go Rams. I've got no skin in the game for the NFL. PK Subban was part of Jackass 4. Habs Guru said he went to see it last night. Okay, never heard of that. Didn't know that. I know Subban likes to do shit like that and, be out there, which is one of the things I think the Habs didn't like about him, is that he likes to do that kind of stuff, right? I don't think anything wrong with that. As long as he can concentrate on his hockey, which I think it's been affecting his hockey a little bit. But that's on me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know the guy. But yeah, I'm surprised and not surprised. Like, I know he likes to do stuff like that, but in Jackass 4, what the hell did he do in Jackass 4? Hey, Mary Jo, how's it going? Good time for you. Awesome. That's good. I'm glad at least somebody finds it's a really good time. Lots of football and rugby. But for you, football, not the same thing. See, when you say lots of football today, that's Super Bowl here. But yeah, football, Mary Jo is in England, so football ain't the same. Want to see Hammond? Me too. I want to see Hammond and Nets, but I've got to tell you something. I'm loving Monty. I'm really loving Monty. Hey, Harry Rice, how's it going, my friend? My son Harry is here. Awesome. Hey, Junkie, awesome. Listen, we'll work out something, and because we haven't done a lot of panel shows, and yeah. So I'm not even going to say yet. There's something that might be happening for the future, and hopefully pretty near future. But I don't want to jinx it and talk about it because it hasn't happened 100% yet. So I'll put that on the. How do you keep people in suspense, by the way? How do you tell them something like I just said? So, yeah, sorry. I usually talk ahead of, and I'm learning not to because it's not 100% and I don't want to. Anyway, I'll shut up now. 2 minutes, we'll get into the, I don't even know. What time is the game? Oh, yeah, we got time. Elio, how's it going, Elio, my man? So I'm going to do the preview. Give your guesses for the Guess the Score contest. If you guess the score of the game, you what is that I'm giving? Yeah, I know you could win $10. Oh, wait a second. There's more to that. Guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer, because that's important. Because if you just guess the score of the game, I'm giving away a lot of money probably today. And you just add that first goal scorer. Wow, does it ever change the it's crazy. But I mean, you got to have, it's a tough thing. Nobody's won this year. But guess the score of the game. I should tell you what it is. Guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game. Doesn't matter what team you pick the guy from. And you can win $10 directly into your bank account via Interact. Interact. That's how you actually say it. I know in Newfoundland they say it the way I just said it, but I'm not hockey junkie. That's how he says it. Just bugging him. Hey, Eric, how's it going? Hamburger, well, it might not be. Game time decision because of when he arrived, if he's ready or not. That's what St. Louis basically said. If he's available. So he was supposed to arrive today, so I don't know what time. It's an early game. I'm sure if it was a nighttime game, absolutely he'd be in net, so he might not be. I know a lot of people are excited about it, but remember, Monty was really good yesterday. And I expect, don't be disappointed because we got a good young goalie right now in Monty. So, yeah, I'm not disappointed if it's Monty and Nets. The new goalie, well, listen, first of all, Monty's better goalie than Hammond, in my opinion, and I haven't seen Hammond play in a long time. Just to know that he hasn't spent much time in the NHL over his career. He's 34. He's not better than Monty right now. But he's he's an average goalie. You never know. Maybe being a Canadiens goalie gives him a kick in the ass and he has a really good hot streak. He's done it before when he first came into the league, but we're just excited to see something different. That's all it is. But you don't need to. Monty's playing really well. The only problem with him, I don't want him to hurt his wrist anymore. So, but it's good to see that, we got that guy and, the tank is still on. Yeah, Junkie, I was just bugging you, though. I messed up, and I thought, I'm going to blame it on Junkie. Why not? See, I like having you around more, because if you be around more, I got more reasons or more places to put blame when I screw up, Simple as that. Yeah, Monty's been pretty, I was not sold on the guy, sort of when he got him. Then the first couple of games, and then this guy just kept getting better. And he's gotten, I don't know, I just like him. I like him. Yeah, that's with a wrist injury, and I don't know how bad, but they're saying it's a possibility he needs surgery. So just you tack that on to the way he played yesterday, but I mean he could use the break, I guess, just because of the wrist if he can get it right. Your wife does the same. Where's your wife from? Is she not from there? Oh, when she screws up, so she blames it on you. Well, that's what a husband and a wife. That's what they're. That's the dynamic. Isn't that's why a woman gets married, literally, is to have somebody to blame everything on. A guy gets married so that he can get laid whenever he wants, hopefully. But it doesn't work like that, right? It doesn't. Neither really gets what they want. Well, the woman does, because the woman can just blame everything on the guy. The guy doesn't get the sex, though. On the beginning, the first few months, yeah. After that, nah. And this is from experience. I've been married a lot one time. So, but still. Maybe this turned into a pregame show, from a pregame show to what was her name? Dr. Ruth. This Dr. Rick's sex therapy. If I start talking with a really weird voice, would you believe me more? Hey Chuck, how's it going? Thank you, appreciate that. I do appreciate that. He wished me a happy birthday. My birthday is tomorrow. Yeah, that's a Valentine's Day thing. And I'm not big on my birthday, really. I just like talking about it. But I will be on the Jofo podcast tomorrow night at 9, live in the studio over there. So please check that out. I would appreciate that. They're on YouTube. Just type in Jofo. And Jofo stands for just our effing opinion. That's all it means. And a couple of good guys. If you do go check them out, give them a subscribe. They're funny. They're funny to watch. It's adult stuff. Yeah, they're adults, but it's funny. Here's my buddy Pat doing the same thing as yesterday. I'm just going to pause for mute. Be right back. I'll call him back later. Okay, good thing I spelt it out then. Yeah, there are a couple of local guys here from Montreal. Obviously, I'm going to the studio. I'm not flying tomorrow, but they're really funny. They come in here sometimes. Tracks, and I'm gonna look it up because I can't remember the other guy's name. I know it starts with an S, and I know I'm wrong in the name I have in my head, and I'm not going to say it because I know it's wrong, and I'm going to make sure I got it. So if he's watching, I'm apologizing, and it's embarrassing too. But I'm horrible with names. I'm horrible with names. So, but anyways, check the guys out because they are really funny. Every Monday, 9 p.m., they do a live podcast on YouTube. I mean, every Monday. Most Mondays, I'm sure they have Mondays where they don't, but pretty much every Monday. Hey, filibuster, how's it going, buddy? I kidnapped him. He's here. He's tied up and chained, and he's here against his will. But he's here, right? You can talk now, junkie. Say yes. Quicker. Come on, quicker. Phil, yeah, I mean, I liked the pickup when it happened, but after first game, even the second one, although he was even a little better in the second one, yeah, I was like, oh my, maybe that's why he was on waivers. But man, this guy's gotten better every game. Where to the point, honestly, when he's in net, I have confidence. Where I didn't at first, it was like now he's in net. I don't feel like they're going to score goal after goal. They do, but it's not really his fault. The defense in front of him has been horrible. So I've gotten a confidence with him in there. So thank you, Junkie, for answering. See, I'm a nice masochist. I thank the guy when he does what I ask him to. See, 2 days in a row, I'm in a crazy mood, and that's all thanks to Rick Simpson oil. I want to say, I've been using Rick Simpson oil for a couple of days, just for the pain in my knee, and yeah, I'm crazy. They're coming to take me away. Ha ha. I got a cough. I'm going to mute. Love this new microphone. I'm telling you, if anybody's looking for a microphone to do any podcasting, Hockey Junkie, I don't know what you use. I just bought a Blue Yeti. I love it. Hey Jack, how's it going, man? Feels happy with Alan, Monty, Primo as well. Primo is starting to worry me a little bit. I'm going to be honest with you, but he's young. He's not a bust yet, if that's what anybody's thinking. Yeah, I am trying. It's like he's not easy. Anybody read the Wheel of Time or watch the Wheel of Time? I'm like an Aes Sedai, and I'm trying to keep him under. You don't see what I'm doing because they're invisible, but I'm keeping Junkie there. Yeah, I'm reading the books. I'm sorry. I'm 30. Yeah, well, let me see. Well, that's as many years as I say. I'm actually this. I have this special stuff I put on my skin because I'm really a vampire and I'm only supposed to be out at night. I'm a lot older than that, but that's what I say I am. Jack, don't know till game time. Yeah, Kelly. I mean, they're just rumors. I don't know if there's any validity. I do know this. The article I read, that writer, I've read him before, and I've always gotten the feeling he has some kind of a thing against Montreal. I don't know the validity of what he was writing, so I haven't really seen it from all over the place. So, yeah, I don't know. Filibuster, yes, Matt will be getting a mic as soon as we can get him one. So, yeah. Oh, Junkie's already got one. Awesome. Yeah, they're fantastic. I should have gotten a quality mic like this a long time ago. Think they all played good the other night? Yeah, no, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was a good game. I hope they give us another one like even if they lose, I just hope it's another good game like that. Exciting. Phil, yeah, the only thing with Monty, right? He didn't have a ton of action over the previous week, so maybe it's okay. He's young. But no, I prefer. Well, geez, back in our day, goalies played pretty much every game. Some of them. So, but it's not the way things happen today. But if he's not available, the new guy, I'm Hamburglar. I'm good for having Monty there. Jack Newell, I'm going to see who's going to win the football game tonight. It's a team that wears helmets that, they have the face cover. It's like not a full, it's no glass or plastic or anything. They wear those. I know it's a team that's going to throw the ball. One of the guys is going to kind of drop back, throw the ball. That's going to be the team that wins. That's my prediction. You know what? I'm going to go Bengals, but it's probably going to be the Rams. Chuck, they were having fun, and that's the name of the game right now. If anybody's watched Ted Lasso, his word is believe. The word in the Habs dressing room should be fun. Yeah, Junkie. I mean, it's really good to see Caulfield. It wasn't get the second game getting a goal. It wasn't a fluke, right? He just looks better out there. So I hope that continues, and I have a feeling that it will. And I think if it does, obviously they'll keep him up here. He'll develop under St. Louis more than likely and not go back to Laval. I think this is definitely Marty St. Louis is the thing that can keep Caulfield from not having to go back to Laval. Phil, I agree with you. I'm not watching the Super Bowl. I'm not. Although I have to say this, I may, and only one reason. I may, because for sure, Tom Brady's not in it. So I may. Okay, I got to, you know what? I better get to, how much time? I better get to my preview. I think maybe it's about time. Any poetry in the works? Well, I just did one. Nothing in the actual works right at the moment. But there will be. Don't worry. There's more coming. There is more coming. The thing is, I can't write. Like, I want to write a short one. I want to write a short one that's under 3 minutes so that I can put it for the trailer. I'd like to do a bunch of those, but it's, thing is, I do everything around. I don't have the help to sit there and just write all day. So that's a big problem. All right, let's get to my preview. So before I cry cry for you guys more about how hard it is for me to do this. I'm just bugging you. It is, but I'm not crying about it. All right. Doobie has to be lit first because can't start a preview without the Doobie, right, Junkie? You would agree with that? I don't even know if Junkie smokes, so. All right, so the game tonight is Buffalo in town to take on the Canadiens. Buffalo is 14-24-8 with 36 points and 7th in the Atlantic, just ahead of Montreal. Canadiens are 8-32-7. The only column that gets bigger is that middle one, 23 points, 8th in the Atlantic. Where to watch the game or how to watch it? Start time is 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 9:30 a.m. Pacific. No, that's no good. Sportsnet is where you see it in English. I don't. It just says Sportsnet. Which one? I don't know. Maybe all of them. TVA Sports in French in the Sabres region, MSG Buffalo. Streaming ESPN Plus, NHL Live, Sportsnet Now, the Sports Surge, that's the name of it, or NHL 66 are good ones that aren't on that list for reasons that are obvious, but I'm not saying. Last 10 record, 3-5-2 for Buffalo on an overtime loss streak of 1. Montreal, a 1-7-2 on a 7-game losing streak, but that's because 2 of the losses that are on top of that were overtime, so it's not in the considered, but it's a 9-game streak right now, and it is the longest since 1938-39 for the Montreal Canadiens. Season series so far, October 14th in Buffalo. Montreal lost horribly. Second day of the season, I believe, 5-1 when we were all expecting them to beat their asses, but didn't happen. Then in Buffalo again on the 26th of November, it was only 4-1, so a little better, but not much. And there's today's game, and they will play on the 23rd of February in Montreal. So that's that. Tail of the tape. Scoring chances for percentage, 45.6 for Montreal, 28th, 45.7 for Buffalo, 27th. And that's virtually the same. Goals per game, 2.17, last in the league. for Montreal, 2.57. That's 26 for Buffalo. Goals against, 3.96. Excuse me, I want to burp from my well, that's not a good thing. That's last in the league. I don't know where it was. 3.48 for Buffalo, 28th. Power play percentage, 13.8% for Montreal, 31st. 19.2% for Buffalo, 19th. I mean, it's not horrible. PK percentage, 73.4% for Montreal, 30th. 74.8% for Buffalo, 27th. Not great. Head-to-head record so far, 0-2-0 is Montreal's record. 2-0-0 is Buffalo's record against each other. Face-off percentage, the 46.3, that's Buffalo. That's last. 47.8, that's Montreal. That's 25th. And shots on goal. So shots allowed per game for Buffalo is 34.8. I know it says 29, but they get this reversed. And then for Montreal, that's 34.6. And shots per game on goal for them are virtually the same, 29.0 for Buffalo, 29.4 for Montreal. Goalies tonight, if it's Montembeault, which it could be, is 2.94, 3.84 goals against, 8.97 save percentage. If it's Hammond, no record in the NHL this year. On the other side, it's supposed to be Craig Anderson, 5.3-0, 2.62 goals against, and a 9.17 save percentage. No shutouts as well. Players to watch, last 5 games for Buffalo. The newly acquired Alex Tuch, 4 points. In that is 3 goals as well. Tage Thompson, 4 assists, and Yoki Haru is a +1. For Montreal, Nick Suzuki, 4 points. Tyler Toffoli has 2 goals in that time. Suzuki, 3 assists, and Arturi Lehkonen, a +1. Let me see, where's my cursor go? Team leaders. For Buffalo, goals, Jeff Skinner, 16. Montreal, Nick Suzuki, 9. For points, Tage Thompson for Buffalo, 32. Nick Suzuki for Montreal, 28. Time on ice, Rasmus Dahlin, 23.48. And the now injured and still unpictured Ben Sherratt, 23.17. Wins, Craig Anderson, who is playing tonight, has 5. Jake Allen, who isn't playing tonight and won't be for a little while yet, has 5. The first team in the longest time that is tied with Jake Allen for the wins on the goalies. That ain't happened for a long time. All right. Current line. Since Buffalo's on the road, their away record is 7-12-4. Montreal's home record is 5-16-1. Record against the spread, 28-18-0 for Buffalo, 19-28-0 for Montreal. Record versus over-under, 22-23-1 for Buffalo, 26-20-1 for Montreal. Against each other the last 3 seasons. 3-1-0 is Buffalo's record. 1-2-1 is Montreal's. Buffalo has something, I don't know. They beat Montreal for some reason lately. Last 10 games versus the spread, 6-4-0 for Buffalo, 5-5-0 for Montreal. And versus over-under, 4-6-0 for Buffalo, 8-2-0 for Montreal. Sabres lines we're going to lead with. Tage Thompson in between Skinner and Tuch. Cousins, Dylan Cousins in between Bjork. Again, the singer's still playing. And Okposo. Krebs, Peyton Krebs in between Asplund and Olofsson, and Cody Eakin in between Janikowski and Hayden on the defense. Dahlin and Yoki Haru, first pair. Samuelson, Fitzgerald, second pair. Haig and Pizik, I think that's how it's pronounced, third pair. Goaltender starting is Anderson and Dustin Tokarski to back them up. For Montreal, Suzuki in between Lehkonen and Toffoli. I think there's no change here. Evans in between Pitlick and Anderson. Byron in between Hoffman and Gallagher. Paling in between Armia and Caulfield. Kulak and Petrie. Romanov and Sherratt. But Sherratt will be out. So this is where the changes will be. I'm not sure. It should be Sheneman. He'll probably be third pairing. And they'll probably shift, I guess, Weidman up second pairing. And it'll be Clegg and Sheneman. Maybe. So they're showing Hammond as the starter and Montembeault as the backup, but we know what's going on there. It might be the other way around. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm done. Let's go back to you guys, and then I'm here for another about 10 minutes. All right. Where am I? Boop, boop, ba-doo. Let's see, right there, Hockey Junk. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but, you put out more videos than me, so you work for a living, so you know what it's like. Unless your wife does all the work and you just come in like, the pretty boy that you are, you sit down on the microphone and you talk. And you go, okay, dear, I'm done. And she does the rest, right? That's probably how it happens. I heard about you Newfoundland guys. Yeah, I'm crazy today. Don't take me for seriously. It's either that, or maybe I have multiple personalities, and this is just a different personality, and I don't really even realize it. But then again, would I be talking like this about it? No, probably not. So I'm probably okay. Flames talking about bringing back Giordano. I heard that like a month ago to get Giordano at the back of the trading deadline from the Kraken. Yeah, Toffoli would fit there for him, but I've only heard the rumor from one person, and I'm sure it's out there from other people. Listen, Toffoli's going to be sought after. Whether they trade him or not, I mean, that's what remains to be seen. How do you highlight a poster's name? You mean like this? Is that what you're talking about? I just click on the comment. You know what? I don't know why I don't do that more often. Bad Rick. Pez needs to get into the lineup. I don't disagree, and I don't know why he's out. But I mean, listen, St. Louis evaluating. I think he wants to evaluate his more top end guys. I think. Then guys are going to play on the fourth line necessarily, right? So I that's my thinking on it. Jeff Skinner is the most, and he's got some goals this year. I guess he didn't like playing with Eichel. Peyton Krabs, Mr. Krabs, SpongeBob, get those Krabby Patties on. I don't like SpongeBob, but my kids loved him. Did you see the Habs are doing a where did I go? Up there. Doing a pregame video against the trucker convoy? Really? That's a big stand to take. I gotta say, I don't want to get into all that, and I don't. But that's a big stand to take, man, for the Habs. I'm surprised. I'm a bit surprised. We'll see. We'll see what happens. The Leaning Tower of Pisa. But he's not leaning. He makes the other. I don't know. I don't have a good saying. Hey, Kelly, hopefully you'll be back for the draw to find out if you win or not. But have a good one. Do some of your stuff you got to do. Game starts in 20 minutes. You got to get it all done in 20 minutes. Wouldn't that be great, though? All you got to do is write and talk, and you get somebody else to do everything. And you don't really have to pay them. It's your wife. Well, you don't got to pay your wife. Oh, I sound bad when I say that. I'm just joking, hey, everybody? Junkie, okay, so Monty is in Nets tonight? Well, because he probably just got here. It's a 12:30 start. The guy had to travel. He might not be ready. And listen, I do think they'd like to win this game tonight. So I think, the thing probably was, listen, let's try to win this game. I'd like to see them win tonight. Today. It's not tonight. If it was tonight, we'd see Hammond more than likely. All right. To see. Oh, wrong one. This is one I'm going to put up. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, Junkie. Junkie is your long-lost twin. We don't know because we don't know what he looks like. Come on. He is like, what's the movie? Oh, damn, with the Yellow Brick Road. He's the whatever. What is that guy that was in the booth there in the end? That's Junkie. We don't know. We're going to find out at the end. We'll find it whenever this is all over. We'll find out. Yes, by the way, I forget. But if you don't, first of all, he's got a bigger channel than I do now, which congrats, by the way. So if you don't know who Hoggy Junkie is, check him out on YouTube. I just assume now everybody knows who he is. Everybody knows his name. So yeah, go over there, and when you're over there, hit the like button, not just once, but 3 times. Okay, you got to do it 3 times. I didn't watch any of the Olympic stuff. I'm kind of not really watching it. Yeah, Canada's team's still too old. They ain't winning the gold this year. That's an awesome idea, Junkie. You should appear on cam once, but not like, yeah, all made up and go, this is what I really look like. No, seriously, this is what I look like. I like it. Yeah, I don't like Rebecca anymore, but yeah. No, I like Cheers. I could watch Cheers again, sure. I just thought, that's how my mind works. So that's what came into my head. I thought you guys also wanted to hear me sing. It's been a while since I've sung. No, I don't think anybody would. I don't think that's something that was ever said ever by anybody. Rick, we want to hear you sing. No. That's the first time in history of this earth that those words were put together in the same sentence. X3J, that's an educated guess. Yeah, no, I think Cole might have a bit of a run. I'm kind of hoping he has a bit of a run. Hey, Junkie, thanks for being there, buddy. I'll be in touch too. I really appreciate it. And like I said, everybody, not right now because you're watching me, but go check out Junkie's channel. Definitely. If you want to laugh, especially, man. And the guy knows what he's talking about too. He reveals his face, and it's not Gene Simmons. Because maybe Junkie is actually Gene Simmons, like he said. Anyways, I might reveal my face one day too. This isn't really my face; it's a mask I wear. Yeah. All right. No, it's not. If life were only like Scooby-Doo. 100%, he's not in Kiss. All right, first clue. All right, what are we doing for time? Okay, I got to run anyway, too. I got 15 minutes to go for the game, so I'll be back in 15 minutes. Just short. Very easy to count off. You could just use your hand 3 times. And then, I'm not going to make that joke I was going to make. Yeah, Matt, you don't count, though. You don't get any money. If you win, you don't get any money. Just because you're Matt. Now, actually, maybe if you win, I might pay you. I don't know. Turn of events. I'm really hockey junkie. That would be something. You never see hockey junkie and me on at the same time. You never see that. And you know why? We were never seen in the same room ever, me and hockey junkie. Makes you think, right? All right, so enough of that. I'm gonna go now. So I'll be back in 15 minutes. Please stay safe till then. Peace out, you all. Thanks for being here. Really do appreciate it. And I'll see you in a bit. Bye, everybody. Hopefully I'll still be crazy.